But what I know is I'm feeling just fine.
My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. This is who wants to be feminine now. So, Color Purple reference, Sophia, right? And I was watching a few things online, and these ladies were talking about, you know, their mothers and their fathers and their mothers and fathers relationships and their grandmothers and grandfathers relationships, without even asking the question, I don't want to suffer like my mom who wanted to work. Maybe your mama or your grandmother was Sophia. Maybe she wanted to be a feminist, a man hater, and guess what? She wanted to work her whole life to prove she could be just as good and just as productive as a man, and then she was getting into it with men left and right because she wanted to show, anything you could do, I could do better. And maybe, just maybe, that didn't work out for her in the long run. But y'all are just so fast to say, these ladies, they suffer because the men in their lives let them down. No. What about the people who let themselves down because they fought to be in the position that they're in? They had to fight all their life, and they fought all their life to be where they're at. And now, don't be in a position where you gotta work all day long and slave because, be taken care of. They're not saying, don't do what I did. Don't be mean. Don't be combative. Don't push all the guys in your life away and then expect them to come back to you when you're ready to be a lady now. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of what's going on is a lot of y'all don't remember all the stuff that you did that was negative, especially towards men. You don't remember all the guys you said, not right now. And then 10, 15, 20 years later, where all the good men at? All the good men you shipped off, they're not coming back for you. You see what I'm saying? They're not coming back. And I had to work so hard because of the patriarchy. No, you had to work so hard because of the feminist movement. You drank the Kool-Aid. And you wanted to prove to the sisterhood that you could do it all by yourself because you had to fight all your life. And then all of a sudden, when it started to wear on you, and something in life became the straw that broke the camel's back, then all of a sudden you want to turn around and be a lady. And here's the other thing about it. Maybe you've been hard so long you don't know how to be soft, and nobody's gonna wait on that. Did you even think about that with with your grandmothers and your mothers? You saw in your aunts. Y'all been hard so long that you need a debriefing period. You need to be deprogrammed, and that may take who knows how long. And you might have these back and forth moments where you buck the programming and you buck, the guys. So what winds up happening is very simple. The guys ain't feeling it. That's my dog. The guys ain't feeling it. They're just not feeling it. And y'all don't want to think about the guys back then weren't feeling it. Y'all need to, because we don't pay attention and people don't want to read and stuff like that, y'all need to listen to some of those old R&B songs. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Bobby Womack's If You Think You're Lonely Now. Listen to, what is that? Is it the Gap Band? Yearning for Your Love, the Gap Band. You can't keep running in and out of my life. Listen to that. Listen to all the quote-unquote love songs. Listen to Footsteps in the Dark. You get what I'm saying? Listen to those songs. And you'll find out, like, a lot of that music was about guys pouring their heart out to somebody that didn't want them. There's some other stuff in there, guys who was cheating or guys who met a woman and she ain't like them, stuff like that. But there's a lot of songs. There's a plethora of songs back in your granddad's day that let you know that, she didn't want your granddad like that. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, I had to settle. A lot of these people didn't have to settle. A lot of these people didn't have to settle. Y'all put a lot of sauce on this stuff because a lot of times y'all don't talk to the ladies who had been in a good relationship for years, and if y'all do, y'all don't ask them about their friends. So y'all don't ask them, what happened to your friends, such and such. See, older ladies don't talk. Older ladies don't tell you about all the friends that fell off for this reason and that reason. Not because they was having a good life, but because they didn't want this lady to have a good life. So there was a falling out. But they don't want to talk about that. But at the end of the day, oh, it's the men, it's the men, it's the men. And it's like, no, you've been fighting to hate these men for a very long time. And maybe they just said, okay, I accept. You don't like me. I get it. You don't like me. But at that point, it becomes a you issue, not them. I want to be in my soft girl era. No, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you because you ain't soft enough to be soft. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, y'all making this stuff up and it sounds good to you, but in reality, it's not true. And y'all never ask questions because once we get down the road of blame men, there are no more questions. Something could not be sitting well with you, but it's not a question because you know what? It's men's fault. And when you do that, you open yourself up to the possibility, maybe, just maybe, you was a bulldog. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.